Good evening, associated journalists. Yes. Do I call on you? Are we doing this press conference style? Donald Trump, go? Sure, I'll agree with that. Yep.
Angela Bishop from Network 10 Australia. Yes, do you remember last year?
Yes, I do, with the Tony Abbott thing, and I...
Yeah, yes. And I said, hey, but you guys are about to have Donald Trump, and you said that won't happen.
Well, let's give us a chance, have some faith, Angela.
Okay.
Also, and maybe check on the state of your own country's immigration policies before you steer it too hard at this one.
Harsh, but what are you going to do? It's, only a few weeks away. It could happen.
Yeah, what am I personally going to do about it?
Donald Trump wins, yes.
What am I personally... Well, I can't vote.
No.
I'm on a green card, so I'm experiencing taxation without representation, which was annoying when we inflicted it on them. Now I get it. Well, I'm not really involved in this. I don't get a vote, Angela.
But you do get to comment.
Well, I do get to comment because of, that's right, freedom of speech. So I'm sure I will comment at length over the next 2 months as we dance on the lip of a volcano.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Over here to your left, John.
My left.
David from Israel.
Hey, David.
There's been a lot of talk, just to continue on that last point, that the media contributed to Trump's success this past year, feeding the beast, if you will. Do you feel responsible?
Thank you. Yes, it was an honor to win. Do I feel responsible for Trump? The short answer to that is no, and the slightly longer answer is no, of course I fucking don't. Yeah.
Hi, John. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you, David. That's how it's done. That's basic human politeness.
Exactly. And I want to say I really love your show. And so what I wonder is, have you gotten some great material that you'll be adding into next week's show, just from this evening, perhaps just from this room?
From this week's? What? Well, from that room, I thought Beyonce was going to be here, and I saw a seating chart, and I was supposed to be sitting 2 rows behind her. So all I've really been thinking about for the last 48 hours is I'm going to be able to look at Beyonce's head for 4 hours, and she hasn't turned up. So this is nice, but this evening generally has a sense of loss in it for me. I was going to just stare at the back of her head and experience happiness in a form that I probably haven't felt before. But probably wisely for Yonce, she's given this evening a pass.
Hi, over here in the front. Right here.
Yes.
Right here in the front.
Hey.
Hi. Can you just talk a little about the importance of comedy during a political season?
The importance of it? I mean, it's nice to have comedy. I think in general it's nice to have. And sometimes it can be a soothing balm on an open sore. And I think that's probably the quickest way to describe this electoral process so far. Yes.
Hi, over here.
Hello.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
I'm a huge fan of the show.
Thank you.
How does it feel to win?
Pretty weird, to be honest. I didn't think we were going to win, partly because I'm British, so I don't anticipate success in my future at any point, and partly because there was no cameras pointed at us, so I wasn't really mentally prepared to win, emotionally or physically. But I'm glad we did. I'm very happy we did. And our staff works really hard, and we really did fly our entire staff here, so I think we've left them unsupervised in that room. I don't know what's happening in there, and I'd like plausible deniability.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Hello.
Do you think your British perspective has somehow given you a twist that's made your comedy catch on or make us
maybe
able, to laugh at things we might not usually laugh at?
I think comedians are usually outsiders, so it helps that I'm an outsider as soon as my face makes a sound. But although I've lived here for 10 years and I consider this home, but yeah, comedians are usually outsiders. So my Britishness, the British accent is usually worth about 80% more authority than we actually have. Back in the days of the Empire, it was 100. Anything else, or should we agree to pass?
John, do you have, with the format of your new show, you really get to really give a point of view and shed light on issues. Is that very fulfilling for you?
It is. It's hard. We work really hard, and it can be a torturous process. And our staff is really tenacious in researching and really working on things as hard as they possibly can. So yeah, it's when it goes well, it's really satisfying. And when we feel like we haven't done it as well as we could, it's awful. That might have been too honest an answer. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Congratulations.
Thank you.
My name is Akemi. I write for Japanese press. I am very curious, like going back to your origin, but like what brought you to America and prompted you to be a comedian here in this country?
I systematically failed to be a successful comedian in England. This is, you know, when the Beatles were huge in England and then moved to America to become even bigger, I was the opposite of that. I was fired from every job that I did in England, and I managed to stumble my way into this. So yeah, I was not. No one in Britain knows who I am. They're watching this now going, what the fuck is wrong with America?
John, back here.
Yeah.
Steve Futterman from CBS News.
Hey,
I want
Steve.
to ask you a question about responsibility of someone in your situation. What are you responsible for doing, and what are you responsible for not doing? What must you not do in your position right now? Or is it just free and open and you can do whatever you want?
Well, thank you, Dad.
Not that old.
Thank you for that lecture on responsibility, Father. Responsibility in what? I don't fully understand that question. You mean as a comedian, you're really only responsible to try your hardest to make people laugh and not to cause too much havoc in the process. I think that's pretty much where it starts and ends as a comedian. Yeah, thank you. And thank you.